Konnichiwa, my swordlings. And yokoso to Fighting Streamers 2 Single Player. Welcome back. How are you swordlings doing today? Konbanwa, Robo-san. Welcome to the stream. Ekiterio-san, A-chan, Conan-san, Hoki-san, Metaru-san, welcome to today's stream. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are a little bit, well, I'm sure you are a little bit confused by the announcement earlier today. Name-san, yokoso, Toa-san, Power-san. Oh, Ai-chan, arigato for resubscribing on Twitch. So yes, I am graduating as a Vtuber from Fighting Streamers 2 Single Player. And well, the reason is because I'm going to start making videos on the channel again. Because I picked up another forklift job. Yosh. And I am now going to start working. Kingu-san, yokoso. Nightmare-san, Midnight-san, Bommi-san, yokoso. So, yes, so they were very. This forklift job is apparently looking for someone with a long history of and very experienced drivers. And since I've been driving for 18 years now, I was the only one they chose for the. I was the only option. The other people didn't have enough experience like I had, so I got the job. Arigato, Dai-san. Now, that unfortunately means that, well, I will be moving on with life, and my life as a live-action Vtuber ends on Sunday. My graduation stream will be on Sunday at 8 p.m. European time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern time, and 3 a.m. Japanese time. There hasn't been a scheduled stream for it, but it will show up. You sound sukareta, Sef-sama. Hope you're doing fine. No, I've just taken my medicine is all. I'll miss talking to you, Sef-sama. Well, good thing is, even though I am graduating as a live-action VTuber, I will be doing streams occasionally as the new host of Fighting Streamers 2 Single Player. I'm thinking about 2 times a month, every other Sunday, would be a stream. That is the plan, at least. But we will see. And that's how I can keep up with you swordlings. So yes, I guess with this. Oh, Anonymous-san, Arigato for the $5. Very Sugoi, we're getting closer and closer to the actual goal. Wow. Now, there are a couple of other things that I want to show the notice and read it out for you swordlings, so that you, for those of you showing up now and are confused, right here I will put this up so that you can read with me. Okay, so announcement of Sephiroth Sword 57's graduation. Arigato for your continued support to the Sephiroth Sword 57 channel. We regret to announce that the host of Fighting Streamers 2 single player and Vtuber talent Sephiroth Sword 57 will be graduating from the Sephiroth Sword 57 channel due to personal reasons on Sunday, June 4th, 2023. We wish to extend our deepest apologies to all the fans and related parties for this sudden announcement. His final livestream as the VTuber Sephiroth Sword 57 will be held on Sunday, June 4th, 2023, the same day as the graduation. We express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who supported his activities during the past 2 weeks since his debut. The Fighting Streamers 2 single-player streaming show will continue on with its new host, Sephiroth Sword 57, from the Sephiroth Sword 57 channel. Arigato once again for all your continued support. Sephiroth Sword 57 channel, May 30th, 2023. Well, there you have it, my swordlings. And that is the news. If you want some more, there is the new video on the channel, my announcement. But let's have a fun time. This is supposed to be a positive, fun last couple of streams. Up until Sunday. We still have a lot of time to spend together until then. So my swordlings, I'm asking you to be happy, and that way we can have a positive, fun time. There's no need to be sad. But yes, it's just gonna be a just a little relaxing stream where I just talk about a couple of things, answer some questions. I figured it would be better to have, since I'm doing the graduation announcement, it would be best not to do anything planned for this stream, just so that we could focus on the matter at hand. And I'm sure you swordlings want that as well. Now, on Saturday, well, either Friday or Saturday, I will be doing a drawing stream. I think it's going to be on Saturday, but we will see. It would be fun to at least have some drawings done. Be on your toes, Sef-sama. That baka fly might attack again. No, I saw it here a second ago. It's still alive. I've been trying to get rid of it. I will do my best to be happy. Thank you, Sef-sama. No problem. Yeah, this is supposed to be a fun time with us. And for the future, there's a lot of things I want to do. Specifically for videos, as you Swordlings know. I'm so happy for you, Sef-sama. With everything you went through, I'm just happy that us Swordlings were here with you. Yes, I want to say arigato for all the Swordlings who've hung out this time with me and we had some fun times, and arigato for everyone who watched and for everyone who donated the past 2 weeks. This is actually the 15th stream of Fighting Streamers 2 single player. Now, an important thing to point out is that all the streams will be available and not deleted after I'm done and left already. It is they will be available for the future generations to watch and remember a time when there was a live-action Vtuber called Sephiroth Sword 57. I thought it would be a good idea to archive those precious memories that we've made with those streams. Okta-san, yokoso. And I love you Swordlings as well. Jefferson. I will watch them many times. Well, that's good. Now, like I said, streaming won't be ending. But, well, these frequent live-action VTuber streams will not. So yes. So what have you Swordlings been up to? No, I can't go into detail too much about my job, but I did go on an interview earlier today, which is why I decided on this, doing the announcement. I have been thinking about doing it, and it was a little, I couldn't tell you Swordling in advance, because I know this is something that was very sudden, but it's something I really couldn't do anything about. And I didn't want to start a stream knowing this information and keeping it from your Swordlings until the last minute. I didn't think it was fair. You are proof that there is power in community. We made a donation goal for your bills, and now that you have a job again, we're gonna get you a new PC. Yosh, that is Super Sugoi. Yes. With the new PC, streaming won't be an issue. You won't see any stream dying. Now, one thing that I've not had a problem with technically is the internet. Now, of course, internet has been turned off for me before. But the internet itself has always been stable, and I haven't had a stream die on me because of the connection. It has always been good on my end, at least. Finished reading Assassination Classroom. Didn't think it would I would tear up as much as I would. Oh, that sounds really good. I have not finished the manga, although I have read it quite a bit. I think I might have read half of it. Now isn't this relaxing? Konbanwa, Speku-san. And I have a couple of things that I plan to do on stream that I wanted to do, although I'm not sure I will have time enough to do it, but I will do my best. If I don't have enough time, then I will save them for the later stream when I go back to being a normal streamer. And you will see them on one of the Sunday streams. Oh, alright. So yes, we've had a lot of fun, but like Kwame said, it is in the nature of good things to come to an end. That's just how it is. Everything has an ending. But there's still enough time for fun. So don't worry about that. Now I see what I can do for Friday. We might have something really... Oh! Robotech-san! Wow! Another donation from Robo-san. Arigato for the $77 and the 77 cents. That is Super Sugoi. We're getting even closer. Wow. Almost 20%. Now we're talking. So, that's amazing. All right. Yes, it is very Sugoi. Will you be able to afford a PS5 and a copy of Final Fantasy 16 with your new job? That is the plan, although, since I start working, well, next week, I won't get paid until... I won't be able to get it for launch, which was my plan. But I will be getting it, at least. Thank you, Sensei. I have to unfortunately leave early today. Got to head back into my office. Love you and my fellow swordlings. Well, arigato, Robo-san. And once again, arigato for all the support you've given the last couple of streams. Keiki-san, yokoso, welcome. Well, I am doing quite well. Well, arigato, Keiki-san. Dekon-san, is this a bit? No, I've gotten that question way too many times now. Next time, could you swordlings deal with those kind of questions? If I had to count how many times I've been asked that question, it would fill a $77.77 donation. That's how... That is how many times I've been asked that. No, it's okay. I get that question. I believe I've gotten it ever since my Dark Souls video, which is well, for 8 years now, almost. You should sign up for season 2 of Fish Tank live this winter. What Fish Tank? What is that? I don't know what that is. Oyasumi, Robo-san. Why do so many people ask that question, Sensei? I don't know. I think it might be because they've met or seen people that I don't know, that make YouTube videos as well, that make joke videos, and they just assume that I'm the same. Although I don't know why. All I strive to do with my videos is to spread informative, objective, true facts. So I don't know. I'll have to get a timestamp ready on hand for whenever this question gets brought up. I will have to do better in the future. That sounds good, Bobby-san. It's good to know when you need to do better. That's a good trait to have. Fish Tank is a Sam Hyde thing, where he harasses people locked in a house for 6 weeks straight. Who's Sam Hyde? I don't even know who that is. Am I supposed to know who that is? Well, from the sound of it, it sounds like a filthy, gross Westerner. So, I don't have any interest in that. Is that fly still bugging you? Yes, it's still around. Really annoying, if you ask me. I believe it's Big Brother. Oh, I remember that show from many years ago. Type of reality show where the viewers can donate for certain things to happen to the contestants in the house. Wow, okay. He even loves Japan. He gifted the Hagakure to a few contestants on Fish Tank. Really? Maybe it's not as bad after all. Maybe it's a spirit testing your patience. No, I don't sense any kind of energy in my room right now. As you all sortings know, I perform harae rituals every other day to make sure that no yokai energy is enclosed in here. It's good to to open your windows too, in case you want to get it out. So I've done that. I do that either every other day or every third day, just to clean myself. This annoying. You probably can't even see him on stream because he's so small. I've heard Sam Hyde praise Japanese women before. So beautiful, so obedient. Well, maybe it's not so bad after all. No yokais in here, thanks to Sef-sama. Opening windows lets more in. No, it doesn't. I have studied yokai and Shinto exorcism for a long time, and as long as you don't keep your windows open for too long, yokais won't enter. You can do it during the day when they're least active, and that's how you can get rid of them. Performing harai rituals. Remember to also light candles. Some form of smoke is good to have in the room. Incense would also work well, of course. And of course, chants is very important. Also, exorcism tags are also very important. Speedoru-san, yokoso. Konbanwa, fellow swordlings. Vtuber graduations are always hard. But it's for the best. Yes, for now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to end my live action VTuber career. On Sunday, that is. This is not the last stream. Just for those who are showing up maybe and don't know what's going on. Yes, I'm going to be graduating on this Sunday, which is on June 4th. I will be having a schedule up, maybe after the stream, or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Yes, so I'm going, for those of you that are showing up late, I have a new forklift job. So I am back where I'm comfortable. And also the place where I'm working is actually not that far away from where I live. It's about 10 minutes, which is with car or with transportation. Unfortunately, it's not within walking distance. But I've been able to provide not only some streams for you swordlings to enjoy, I also uploaded a couple of shorts the other day with highlights from the stream. I have a video of the highlights from my debut, my VTuber debut, and of course I also had my workout martial art video that I showed off. Sef-sama has not only pioneered in the field as a live-action VTuber, he's also developed and mastered the arts of live-action anime as well, highly recommending watching his Super Sugoi vids. Oh, I'm sure most people here have seen it. I love your VTuber model. Always, also congrats on the job. Well, arigato. Yes, what's great about being a live-action VTuber is that you can change the character design anytime you want. That's why I've been able to have different outfits for almost every stream. Well, arigato, Dekon-san. Yes, so I had my martial art video where I show off my developing martial art style, Jinken Cross Ryubudo Taijutsu, also known as Dimension Cross Ryubudo Taijutsu, which is my own martial art, like I said. I've been working on it for years, and I've gotten better over the years. And there's going to be a time where I will be able to show it off in full for your swordlings. Now for this workout video that Vomi-san linked there in chat, there will be most of the things in there might not make it to the final form of Jingen Cross Ryubudo Taijutsu. But they're good for workouts, at least. If you eat right and swing around big heavy things, you will get stronger and leaner. Yes, that's right. Which is why martial arts is such a good. It's good for not only for your body, but for your mind and your soul as well. You will grow stronger in every sense of the way. Techniques comes later though. Fundamentals first. Exactly. This is so if this is my style, I have to point that out for all of you in chat. It is highly recommended that you have some basics down from for example, judo, karate, aikido, kempo, or any other martial art. Sumo is also one that would be good to know. And a couple of, kenjutsu, of course, would be good since I do have a lot of katana kata in the style. So if you have basics in all of those, you will have an easier time learning Jingen Cross Ryubudo Taijutsu. Starting from nothing will be hard and a very tough road, but you can make it with enough will and strength. You will get through it. Now, there was something else I wanted to bring up on stream, but I have forgotten. Oh well, it wasn't something very important. It was something that I had planned for the... Oh, that's right. That's right, my swordlings. For anyone in chat who is an artist and have art made of me, you can go ahead and... let's see here. There are a couple of swordlings who have made some really good art, and I will be showing that off, of course, but here is the hashtag for my fan art, or for swordlings to post their fan art on the internet. This way, I will be able to easily access them. I want to have a stream later where I show my appreciation for all the swordling artists. And I have a few that I'm going to be showing off on stream. So if you want your art to be shown on my stream later, if you want one piece of art, by the way, I will only show one piece of art per swordling. Otherwise, I'm sure a lot of you have made multiple artworks of me, and there will be so many of them. But if I at least have one, I will be able to point swordlings in your direction, so you can check it out. Well, I mean basics in terms of physical fitness. Then you start learning techniques. This has helped me a lot when I had started Kenjutsu and Yaijutsu. Yes. Well, of course. Physical fitness is of course important. But if you've already studied martial arts, then you would already be at that state. But yes, right here, for all you artist swordlings, if you have art of me, you can use that hashtag on Twitter, for example. Twitter is a good one, since you can post pictures on there. When you have images you can put there. Now, I already have a couple of swordlings in mind that I have made art. So I'm going to show my appreciation in an upcoming stream. But I let this stay up on stream so that you know. So, is the YouTube stream acting up for anyone else? Whoa, is the stream doing something? I don't know, Sef-sama. Seems like you've gotten a little... No, I have not. How dare you just say something like that? Your great strength speaks for yourself, but your endurance and agility leave something to be desired. No, I work out multiple times a week, and have been doing it for years. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing martial arts for 20 years. I know what I'm doing. You have seen better? Well, it's probably because you don't have a trained eye for this sort of things. Stream looks fine. Maybe it is on Vomi's side then. I guess I must study your videos. I would recommend that, yes. I do have a couple of other videos where I show off a lot of cool moves. Well, arigato, Prince-san. Yes, I have studied martial arts. For those of you who remember my karate story, a lot of you know that I'm banned from participating in karate competitions here in Sweden. And which is very unfortunate. So you don't like any Western games at all? There has to be one guilty pleasure. Well, no guilty pleasures here. Although there are Western games that are good, don't get me wrong. There are a couple of indie game developers that make games that are very much inspired by Japanese game design philosophy. And I played some good ones. Of course, they don't reach the level of just great game design as something like Square Enix would do, or Capcom, or something like that. But they're still really cool and interesting, and it shows that they are growing in. They're learning from the proper people. Like example, I played a game called Messenger, which is a side-scrolling platformers that is very cool and fun, and was a huge inspiration for that game was Shinobi, which is a Sega Mega Drive series of games. Speaking of Sega Mega Drive, we also have Enter the Gungeon, which has a Sega Mega Drive style graphics and sound, which I suggest you check out. It's pretty fun. Well, there we go. Yes, Vom is already... That's right. Chef-sama, do you have a waifu? I've gotten this question so many times over the years, and my answer actually have not changed. You would think so. But my answer is... There is no way you can choose one. Of all the females that are out there, there's so many kawaii females from JRPGs and anime and manga. How are you supposed to just pick one of them? That's an impossible task if you ask me. Chef-sama, what is your signature move? That would be my Sahohiji, which is an elbow. It's an elbow attack that I have perfected over the years. I've not shown that off in my workout video, but that is something I do often. I make sure to show off how it works. It is since I have very strong arms around this area. My elbow strikes are quite powerful. I agree, so many strong women that the West can't compete with. It's true. Have you read any Dungeon Meshi yet? I have, although just the beginning. I am considering watching the anime, but I'm not sure. Maybe because I do think manga is... what's great about manga is that you can read it at your own pace, and you can start any time, no matter your location. And but then you have the advantage of animation through anime, with moving pictures. There's color. There's also voice acting and music. There's a lot of things added on that can enhance the experience. So it is a hard question. It is a pretty hard question. I do also think there is something beautiful and unique about being able to experience a manga that is directly from the creator themselves. Right? Anime and manga have their own different appeal, depending on what is more convenient and what you're looking for. I do both. Same here. Absolutely. They are different. I think a lot of people, especially those who aren't experienced otaku, don't actually... They all watch anime and don't see the point of reading manga. And They need to start reading manga and they will get it. There are different appeals, definitely. None of them are better than the other, which is important to bring up. I recommend reading more Dungeon Meshi. It's pretty funny. Okay, well I will then. That sounds like a good time. Ugh. Sounds good to me. Hito-san. I'm sorry I'm late. Why are you graduating? Benbin-san. Yokoso. Well, the reason why I'm graduating is because I have a full-time job now and will be starting next week. My graduation stream will be on Sunday. So, I hope all of you shortings can attend. I decided to do it on a Sunday because that's when people have the most time, and of course I will be starting in the middle of the day as well. Swampu-san, listening while I'm at work. Arigato for the listening material. No problem. Graduation. Oh, no. That is the term used for Vtubers when they quit. Retire, that is. It is also a term used for in the idol industry as well. Feku-san. Manga is the equivalent of books to anime's TV. It's more likely to have a niche appeal rather than a larger one, but at the same time there's a lot more to them that are not as good. Huh. Tuku-san, why am I retiring? It's called graduating. The reason why is because I have a full-time job, like I said before. I went on an interview today and I got the job. So I will be starting next week. And also, that means that I am retiring as a live action VTuber. And I will be focusing on videos from now on. Now, when I do streams, I will be going back to doing them as a normal stream host. For Fighting Streamers 2 single player, that will be a little now and then. I'm thinking twice a month or something like that, while I'm working at my job and working on videos. You can't stream for an hour or two per day? What kind of hours are you pulling? Well, I'm working during the day, and you have to remember, Dekon-san, I can't stream during the midnight all the time, because I work in the morning. My audience can only be in my stream at around 11 PM my time. Right now, it's almost midnight. No, I'm not working overtime. Also, I will have you know that streaming is streaming on top of working 9 hours a day is very taxing on your body as well. And also, I've already said that I would be going back to making videos once I found a job, which is what I strive for. Streaming is not it is not my goal. My goal is to create art through my reviews and shows like Sephiroth Sword 57 Gaiden. Yes, I would rather have his free time be put into the Sephiroth Sword 57 anime and videos. I don't mind less streams. Well, yes, that is what I think Swordlings prefer as well, which is great to hear. That doesn't mean that these streams have been any less fun, though. That is an amazing goal. I can't wait for that too, Sef-sama. Yes. And of course, once I get a new computer, making videos will be so much easier. Maybe have your brother fill in when you can't stream. Well, he doesn't stream on my channel, so it doesn't really matter. Maybe he will on his channel, I don't know. I don't even know if he streams. He doesn't seem to be streaming that much. Getting to talk directly to Sef-sama. Oh, Pito-san, arigato for becoming a member. Getting to talk directly to Sef-sama is always a joy. Arigato, Kami-sama. Well, that's good. His YouTube channel is called Dave Pretendo. That was the name of this channel as well, because he owned this channel originally. Back then, when I didn't have a Google account, and I couldn't, well, I couldn't create an account on YouTube. So he said, hey, why don't you upload on my channel? Because I'm going to start making content too. Then we'll have a lot of content in one place. And I thought that was a great idea. That was right after I created my Chrono Trigger review, as you all know of. Sef-sama, I've just gotten home from work. Congratulations on your new job. That is really amazing. Your new employers probably have no idea that they've hired a lordling. No, they don't know. I have told them that I am a quite successful YouTuber as well. What video games would you recommend that came out this year? Oh, well, we have the Resident Evil 4 remake, there's Final Fantasy 16 coming out, and this Friday there will actually be Street Fighter 6 coming out. And there are more games. Earlier, if you have played Zero no Kiseki, Ao no Kiseki came out this year, localized finally, so you can play it. While having a consistent schedule on streaming and or making videos is the key to gaining a decent audience. Yes, it is. I'm really excited for Final Fantasy 16. I played Final Fantasy 15 into oblivion and can't wait to finally get a proper sequel. That is very Sugoi, yes. 16 looks really cool. Now, apparently, I learned this a while ago, it was last year, that the battle director is the same as in Devil May Cry 5. And you can see it in the gameplay. You actually have enemy step as well as an ability in Final Fantasy 16. What it looks like, it looks like a cool character action game with RPG elements, which sounds amazing to me. I can't wait to play it on my powerful PlayStation 5. Once I've gotten that, of course. Oh, let's see. Whoa, we've already going for an hour. Wow. That's good. Why don't you get a decent PC instead? Because PCs are not meant for playing video games. Although I am getting a PC, as you can see, right here. For video editing and doing streams and such. I will be adding to this goal as well. What do you call it? Donation goal. Once I started working as and have my first, I'm thinking I'm going to put in at least $200 after my first paycheck. My goal is to be able to get a PC, new one, by the end of the year. Have you played any retro Japanese games? Yes, I have played. I played a lot of Sega Mega Drive games and a lot of PlayStation games, of course. PlayStation was my console growing up. For the most part. Of course, my first console ever was the Sega Mega Drive. Which I got on, well, when I was 5 years old, I got my Sega Mega Drive. With Sonic the Hedgehog, of course. What do you think of Final Fantasy 16? Taking inspiration from Game of Thrones. Is it a mistake or are they improving on the formula? I don't know about that. I'm not sure how much. That's probably just marketing talk. Because some Westerners won't listen unless you say, oh, we're taking inspiration from this thing that you like. It's something that developers have to do for Westerners to be able to be interested. You should play Tokaido Goju-san Tsugi. Interesting. I'll check it out. Well, either way, Final Fantasy, when here's the thing with Japanese developers, they can when they say they got inspiration from something, it means that they saw something, like if they have an inspiration from a Western property or a Western game or movie or whatever, they mean that they saw it and said, wow, this is complete crap. Let's take that concept and make something good out of it. That's how Japanese people operate. So, yes, they just they improve upon concepts that has been made before. There's no reason to just imitate something. If you're going to use the same concept, you better have improvements, my swordlings. Don't just steal. What do you think of Takeshi's Castle? It is Super Sugoi. It's a classic show. Really fun stuff. You're right, Sef-sama. I must have been brainwashed without realizing it. Gomenasai. Well, don't worry. So, what other things? We've gone over art. We have gone over my graduation. There's gotta be something else. Have you played Yakuza 7 Like a Dragon? I have played, yes. I have actually played Like a Dragon 7. I wonder, are they gonna change the names of all the previous titles now that it's officially called Like a Dragon in the West? I think they should, as it is a super cool name. And it's also a direct translation of the Japanese name, so it fits perfectly. No, they won't. Well, we'll have to wait and see. With Like a Dragon 8 coming out as well. Whoa, my stream froze for a bit. Did you Swordling see that? I hope they continue with Ichiban though. He was pretty great. Ichiban was really fun. A great new character. And he's really funny. Speaking of art, I think you missed my cheeky little fan doodle I made when you first talked about it. Oh? Let us see. Oh, look at that. That is great. Well, arigato, Vomi-san. Well, that is very accurate. How cool. Yes, Ichiban is one of the main characters in Like a Dragon 8. Which is great. Stream didn't see it. Oh, you wanted to see it on stream? Okay, I pull it up on stream. Just 1 second. There it is. Actually, let me keep it down here. What? I thought he was the protagonist. He is. Yes. He's the protagonist. Him and... so Ichiban and Kiryu are the two main characters in Like a Dragon 8 coming out. Which is gonna be interesting. Yes, I wonder what kind of story they will tell. Now, I'm not sure if this is gonna be the last time we see Kiryu-san in the Like a Dragon series. It could point to that, but we don't know. Now, there are some really interesting things. There's the Gaiden game coming out as well, which oh, Nuke-san, hi Rainbow. Arigato for the supacha. €1. Arigato. Well, I'm looking forward to quite many games this year. There's so many great Japanese games coming out. It's really hard to keep track of everything, right? Oh. I think I need to get something to drink in a little bit, my swordlings. I'm curious to see how the stream. Yes, look at that. Error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to remain smooth streaming. What is this? Do you like games set in Japan but made by the West? No, I don't. Westerners just use Japanese culture to their advantage to make money. So I don't play those games. I don't want to support that kind of mindset and industry. So yes, no, I don't play that. I rather play Japanese games made by Japanese people in Japan. Have you ever created your own original tea with your skills in herbalism? I have not created my own tea actually. That is something that would be really fun to do, now that you mention it. That could be something interesting to do. Maybe I should look into it. Have any of you made any? Well, I can't see every message that shows up. Let's see. You should check out H.P. Lovecraft. I tried looking into that. It's really boring though. I tried reading and it makes me fall asleep. Is he supposed to be? They say he makes like horror, but as someone who is very susceptible to horror and can't really consume it that well due to, well, I have a hard time going through it, and I have to have someone with me. His works just makes me snore, and I haven't gotten scared a single time. Cosmic horror. Japanese love it. Well, they probably, just like with other Western properties, they look at it and think, wow, this is lame. We could do something better. Like Junji Ito is really great. I have a hard time reading his stuff because it's really scary. What is scary about a bunch of squids? They're so tasty. I That's true. There's just squids, right? And weird. That's what I've seen at least. Well, I wouldn't be surprised because it's very old, right? And old Western writing is very weird to read because it's such a weird language. Now, Japanese holds up many, many years later because Japanese never ages. What is my favorite genres? Well, of course, number one best genre of all time. My tastes, and also objectively, is JRPGs. We have games like Final Fantasy VII, Chrono Trigger, and so on. Xenogears, classic. Some of the best games ever made. Final Fantasy VII is the best game ever made as well. It's the greatest genre of all time. Now, I also like character action games. I do like some platformers. Fighting games I like a lot. Some action games, it depends on how they are made. You have also visual novels I really like as well. Really cool. Well, I do know enough about Lovecraft to know that it makes me fall asleep, and it seems baka to me. But what is your favorite game made that was by a Western developers? Why are we so focused on Westerners? This is supposed to be a positive stream, guys. Let's talk about Japanese people and Japanese developers. Akira Kurosawa is amazing. Yojimbo is one of, it is my favorite movie of all time. And he has inspired, actually, when it comes to Western film directors, the ones I've liked have actually been those that have been inspired by Kurosawa's work. Some of them can capture it, and of course some of them can't, because let's face it, it's Kurosawa-san. He was a master at his craft. What's the most interesting period of Japanese history to you? I do like very early Japanese history, but the Edo period is just great. There are so many cool moments during that era. The Meiji era is also really interesting, I think. A lot of really talented artists and writers started coming up around that era. I love Yojimbo and Sanjiro. That's also, yes. I would say the majority of his movies are really good. Even those that are considered his lesser works are still good movies. His adaptations of Western stories are great as well, like that. Yes. Kagemusha I've talked about actually in a video. In my Tetris video I mentioned it. Sesama, do I have permission to write a diss track about you? Well, you have my permission to do anything. Go ahead. You can make fan art or fan creations as much as you want, my swordlings. That is totally fine. I actually do have some fan fiction written, where someone has taken me and the characters from the Sephiroth Sword 57 show and created cool scenarios, unofficial scenarios though, that could happen in the Sephiroth Sword 57 show. And what's really cool about them is that they're very fitting. They sound like something that would be happening in the Sephiroth Sword 57 show. So, do you swordlings? Well, I do have a couple of things planned for the upcoming streams. If you swordlings, although I might not be able to make it until Sunday or do any of them, what are some type of streams that you would like to see from me? I can't promise I will be doing them, but I'm curious what kind of streams you would like me to do. I have tried doing gameplay, just playing through game, but they haven't been very successful. It probably have to be games that swordlings can play with me, like fighting games, for example. To be honest, I prefer old Japanese media compared to more modern stuff. That is fine. I do prefer some old stuff as well. I like all Japanese media, actually. I grew up watching a lot of... well, I did talk about it on last stream, but I grew up watching stuff like Ginga Nagaboshi Gin, called Silver Fang. I watched Space Adventure Cobra, Hokuto no Ken, of course, Fist of the North Star, and I've also been reading a lot of older mangas as well. I've read some Go Nagai mangas in the past, which he's great. Great talented creator. What about a martial arts workout stream? That way us swordlings could train with you live. Oh, that is a good idea. I would like to do it outside, so it will probably be a stream that I do outside then. Oh, there we go. Oh, those are some good ones, Neko-san. Martial arts stream would be good. I have done some martial arts sessions in the past, so a martial art focus stream? Now, unfortunately, I can't do it late because it's completely black outside. And doing a stream a martial arts stream where you have to see what I'm doing wouldn't make sense. So it would have to be earlier in the day. It would have to be an earlier stream when it's still daytime. Another IRL stream at a scenic location would be Super Sugoi, although I don't think I'll be able to attend them whenever the light allows. Yes, that is true. Although we could do an early evening stream, would be fine. Rashomon. Yes, Rashomon is good. Yes, very good. Yojimbo is of course my personal favorite, though. Konnichiwa, Sephiroth Sword-san. What is your favorite Naruto episode? Episode 101 of Naruto, which is a really funny comedy episode where they try to remove Kakashi Sensei's mask. It is really funny. It's a great episode. You should, if you haven't watched Naruto, you can at least watch that, because that is a great episode. Oh, I thought the stream stopped for a second. We're good. Do you like Bebop? It is basically a space western. Yes, Cowboy Bebop is okay. It is, I think, my least favorite anime that I watched. It's fine, but it's just you can tell that it was supposed to appeal to Westerners, and a lot of the plot points are just really simple and boring. Yes, it gets boring at times. There are some good moments, of course, there as well, but overall, I think it's just okay. I started to read Saint Seiya after watching the anime. Oh, that is a great idea. That's a great manga. Was that the intent with Bebop? Yeah, yes, it was. It was supposed to be more of an appeal for Westerners. What is the most niche anime / manga that you really enjoyed? Not a lot of people are talking about Shamo. I read through all of Shamo, and that one I enjoyed quite a bit. Although it gets really depressing at times, reading that. Are you excited for the upcoming season 2 of Baki? Oh, you mean yes. So we are getting Son of Ogre, the continuation. We're heading into the Pickle arc for Baki, which is really exciting. That's gonna be really, really good. Now, it's been a while since I read the Pickle arc in the manga, but we get to see some really, really intense martial art fights, and it's very interesting. Record of Lotus War, yeah, yes. Although it's been a while now, but I do quite enjoy that as well. I've seen many debates online regarding Boruto. What are your thoughts on Boruto? Naruto Next Generations. Do you enjoy it, Sef-sama? Yes. Although I haven't read it in quite a while, it is quite enjoyable. I only watched a little bit of the anime and thought the beginning was great. But I've read more of the manga. Speaking of mangas, classic mangas I need to get back into. Dragon Ball Super, I need to get back into reading. It's been a while. Okay, so while I go and prepare something to drink, you Shorelings can get some questions ready, and I will check them out once I get back. Now, hopefully the computer does not crash while I'm away like last time. Okay, I will be back. Okay, we're good. Okay, my shortlings. I have some iced tea for... Here we go. To drink. There we go. Oh, how refreshing. A lot of people don't like sake. I actually like it warmed up. Oh, yes, warm. Some sake are really good warm. Not all, of course. There's so many different ones. There's a ton of different distilleries in Japan, depending on the prefecture. But some of them are really, really great when warmed up, and goes really well with some food as well, or snacks, depending on what it is, of course. Gomenasai, but this is where I must leave. Oyasumi minasan. Omi-san, arigato. Oyasumi nasai. And have a good night. Different kinds of sake have different served. Yes, yes, exactly. Kante-san, yes, I am graduating on Sunday. Yes, I got a new job. That's right. And I will be starting next week. So Sunday will be the last day for me as a live action VTuber. So we will do our best with the time we have left, my swordlings. Have you seen Watashi wa tawagoto o taberu no ga suki desu? Yes. Well, no, I have not. I've not seen it, but I do know about it. I recognize the name. Did you finally get that job at Square Enix? No. Unfortunately, it's not that. Well, it's not that amazing. But I did get another forklift job. Hi, Sef-sama. I'll miss your live action VTuber streams a lot. I'm glad you find a job though. Yes, and for those who are wondering, streams in the future will be by not the live action VTuber, but me as a normal streamer. And they will be about, I'm thinking twice a month. About twice a month I will be doing streams. Do you have anything special planned for your graduation stream, Sef-sama? Yes, I have a few things I want to do on the stream that I think you swordlings will enjoy quite a bit. Twice a month isn't enough. I need more. I understand, but I won't. I don't want to. I don't want to say exactly how much I will be streaming, because I can't. I don't know, because I will first and foremost on the weekends be focusing on making art. So I don't know how much time I will have for making stuff. First and foremost, the most important thing of this channel is making videos. which I have not been able to have the energy or motivation or just the time. I've been focusing on looking for jobs, as you all know. If you meditate hard enough, you can reach Sefsama. Don't worry. Reach? I wish they could be twice a day. Yes, well, that is a lot. Now, if I was a full-time streamer and was able to live off of this, that is a different. That is a very different situation. Then I would definitely consider it. Although I wouldn't have a lot of time to be able to work on anything, since I would be focusing on streaming so much. And no, I think while streaming is fun and it's fun to watch, it's not really a creative. It doesn't satisfy my creative drive that I have. First and foremost, I want to create art, and that is what I like the most. Now, I'm glad I've been able to actually make some drawings. Do you like oshiri o taberu? I don't know what that is actually. I have to look that up. I don't find anything. Well, I'm not sure. I guess I have to search it more thoroughly next time. After the stream. Well, it's interesting. I'm assuming it is a manga or an anime that I missed. My swordlings, I have not been able to keep up as much as I want with the otaku world. Vinland Saga is yes, it's good. I wish I could have read more of it. I have read some of it, the beginning, of course, before the anime came out. I have not watched the anime. Now, here's a question for you swordlings. Daniel-san, konnichiwa. What is your favorite manga? Specifically manga. I'm curious. Because there's a lot of works that have not been made into anime yet. If Japan didn't exist, what would you... I got this question last stream, Basuzo-san. It is a very dark question. I'm not sure I like it. But I guess where I'm staying now, in Sweden, because we have a lot in common with socially with Japan. So it would probably be here. Although, if Japan didn't exist, then I wouldn't know anything about it. So I wouldn't have anything to compare it to. I really like the Yu-Gi-Oh manga and Detective Conan. Those are some really good answers. My favorite manga is the World of Moral Reverse. It's about a girl who gets sick and wakes up in a world where gender norms are reversed. I have not heard of that one. I don't want to imagine a world without Japan. No, me neither. Could you imagine? What does the West have to take inspiration from? We may never have had Sephiroth Sword 57 Gaiden in that world. It's true. It wouldn't have happened, probably. The reason why I am Seth-sama is because of Japanese culture. Oh, that's a good question. When it comes to my videos, here is an interesting thing to talk about. And I'm sure I already know the answer to this, but out of all the stuff that I've made, I have different categories that I excel in. I have made... Oh! Honki-san, arigato for the subscription. Super Sugoi. Oh, Redline is really cool. I remember when I first heard about it long before it was released. Really cool. Interesting movie. But yes, let's get back to the question. My swordlings. What out of all the different types of content that I've made, which is of course number 1, streaming, number 2, video game reviews, number 3, live action anime, like Sephiroth Sword 57 Gaiden, music covers, number 4. What are your favorites among those 4? I've asked a couple of swordlings, and the answers have been very different. But there's one of them that people bring up the most. Which one of those 4 do you like the most? Streams, reviews, live action anime, or video game covers? Or music covers. I guess I've had done video game music covers as well, but cover songs in general. Gaiden and music covers, but I realized Gaiden is time consuming. Well, it is. But, well, the live action anime is my favorite. I enjoy the deep lore. Daniel-san, arigato for subscribing. The music covers are so sugoi, but I enjoy getting to interact with Seth-sama on stream. I understand that. That is one of the appeals of the streams, of fighting streamers. You get to interact with me, Seth-sama. But yes, I am slowly digging away at a couple of videos that I have been working on. And, well, you swordlings are in for a treat. I have some new ideas, some new type of content. Oh, Arigato for following. Neko-san. Keiki-san, the live-action anime and streams are definitely my favorites, but all your content is great. That is good to know. Yes, that is great. Arigato, Reko-san. Are you going to attend anime conventions in Sweden and outside of Sweden? Yes, once my budget is good enough, I will be going to conventions. I will be, especially outside of Sweden, would be great. In Japan, for example, would be Super Sugoi. And really fun. Since I would be traveling to Japan again well, I'm thinking, my swordlings, I'm thinking that next year I will be going to Japan. Because with my new work, it's not actually half time. It's actually a full-time job this time around. If you go to Japan, bring me back something. Well, I will be making vlogs in Japan, and a lot of really cool challenges and types of videos. I want to try and do as much as I can when I go to Japan. That would be insanely Sugoi. Yes, that's I am looking forward to the future of the Sephiroth Sword 57 channel from now on. F's making money, yes. What is your new job? You driving a forklift? Absolutely. I am back to driving forklifts. The Sugoiness would be over 9,000. Yes, it would. Why not get into machining? Machining? What does that mean? That's a term I have not heard. Well, driving forklifts is actually not a lot of people have licenses for it in my area. So it is a well-paying job. Working in the tool room, I do machining, tool making, and do forklift driving. Machining is forming things out of metal used. Oh, okay. All right, I understand. Well, I have had co-workers who do that. But no, I have not done that, and that is not part of my job that I'm getting. I just started driving a forklift for a warehouse job last month. I've only ran over one co. Oh, well, that's not very good. You should be careful when driving around. I'm sure you will get the hang of it, though. I wish blacksmithing was still a thing. Yes, it would be great. Oh, arigato for the subscription, Kemat-san. Yes, blacksmithing would be really cool, but I guess it's not a needed profession, as it once was. Do I play Tekken? I have played Tekken 3 in the past. That is my Tekken. And I do have played Tekken a bit casually, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to be getting 8, obviously, when it comes out. But I've always been more of a Virtua Fighter guy, personally. Being a Japanese swordsmith must be a great job. It is a very tough job, but I'm sure they care what they're doing. The computer issue. See, computers are so unreliable. Remember when my computer crashed during the stream, even though there was no reason for it to do it? There's no difference from what it is right now. Dealing with technology like computers can be so annoying sometimes. But yes, I have played Tekken in the past. Tekken 3 I played a lot on the PlayStation 1. But I have played 4, 5, 6 and 7 on a more casual level. Very, very enjoyable fighting game franchise. But like I said, Virtua Fighter has always been my go-to. It was the first 3D fighter I played, and I was hooked. Computers are fine. Everything has issues sometimes. Well, computer more so. Everything degrades. Yes, it does. Well, computers also aren't... Well, I shouldn't talk too much about it at the moment, for reasons you will know in the future. Probably not in that too long. Oh, Dekon-san, arigato for the subscription. Wow, we've gotten quite a few Twitch subscriptions, my swordlings. Also, now you have access to my emotes on Twitch, which there are quite a few of. You might find them really useful. I just want to get to know the real Seth-sama. Oh, I am the real deal, right here. Although you probably would have to spend a little bit more time to get to know me for real. I'm sure some of you swordlings in here know, who have been here a long time. The blacksmith talk reminded me there is very little natural iron in Japan, and that much of the armor, even among the high classes, were mainly leather. Do you know how much truth there is to this? Well, a lot of Westerners like to bring up this as a fact. There was a lot of natural iron in Japan. It was just used for different things, and they were very sparing with it. They only used what they needed. Instead of making heavy, uncomfortable, and inefficient armor that you can't move around in, and is hell to carry around. Meh. So, yes. Oh, and by the way, my swordlings, when it comes to fighting games, I might be able to get Street Fighter 6 early in case in case I have a little bit of spare money left from this whole ordeal, because there's some really generous swordlings from the last couple of streams. I might be able to play some Street Fighter 6. Although not for Friday. I can't afford that. It won't be that early. But it would be fun for the future to do it on a stream. Since it has crossplay, a lot of swordlings will be able to play. You take what you get and use it the best you can. It isn't always the hand you're dealt. It is what you do with it. Exactly. It doesn't hurt. But having a good hand doesn't hurt. Yes. Well, apparently, let's say other parts of the world. Who does not have the finesse or even know what they're doing with their materials. They could have learned a thing or two from the Japanese back in the day, especially. Let's see. Oh, my swordlings. I would like for you to have, if you have any more questions, let me know right now. and I will be. We're almost at the 2 hour mark. So, if you swordlings have anything to ask, let me know now. Yes, already 2 hours, right? It went by so fast. Time flies when you're having fun. Yes, that's how I like to say it as well. Wow, almost at 1 a.m. Oh, no wonder I'm getting a little bit tired. I did take my medicine earlier, so I'm getting a little sleepy. It usually calms me down quite a bit, so usually a little bit later on the night like this I get very tired. But I think it's good too, since I will be having to get up earlier again once I start working. So, let's see. Isn't sleep for the weak? No, sleep is important, everyone. You should go to sleep and get some good hours in, as it will replenish your body as you are sleeping. You recover way better. If you go on with no sleep, your body will get really weak. What time do you have to get up? My work starts at 7, so I get up 6. Oh, okay, I see. Yes, that it is not a very good mindset to have. And I know some people have problems sleeping. I've never had problems sleeping. I can fall asleep pretty much anywhere. But my work starts at 8 a.m. Or it's going to be starting at 8 a.m. You have sleeping problems? That's too bad. Maybe you should try out some Harae meditation. I would recommend it. It's a combination of Harae ritual and your average meditation. It does quite well for your body. I take 10-hour naps. That is very good, Nia-san. You will be replenished after doing that. But my sortlings, we are now at the end of the stream. Arigato so much for watching. And if you have any last thing to say, you can go ahead and do it now before I end it. Well, it has been a great time, as always, and I'm glad you sortlings now understand what is going on and why I am graduating on Sunday. Well, arigato, all of you sortlings. Oh, you came in too late. Well, the stream will be up for you to watch. Arigato for the stream. I look forward to the graduation stream, but it might get emotional. Well, yes, my sortlings. The stream, my graduation stream, will be on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. European Time, and 3 a.m. Japanese Time. I will let you know there will be a schedule up for the stream on YouTube soon. And I will be, of course, spreading that everywhere on the internet. And I would appreciate if you, swordlings, could also spread the word on my graduation to your friends who might miss out on this announcement. As always, YouTube is not the most reliable way for people to know about things, because sometimes videos don't show up for people. But anyway, that will be it for this stream. Arigato so much for watching. Have a good night, evening, morning, or day, and I will see you swordlings tomorrow on the next stream. Moshi mosh!